What's good? I'm D-Town.
I'm Mellow D.
And together we are the Kreek.
It's the K. R-E-E-K, baby.
And you are now on
thehigherplane.net.
Where it all started, man, you know, first of all, people have to understand that me and Mellow are brothers. So growing up in the house, like, we were always surrounded by music. You know, our dad was a huge fan of Parliament,
Cameo,
the Barcades, all of that. So we come from a house that was always like filled with music. What really happened when we made the transition over into rapping was probably about roughly I was in the 8th grade. Mello was in the what, 6th?
6. Definitely 6.
In 6th, and we would be walking home from school on the north side of Youngstown, and between our house was you know, a bridge, and over the bridge there was a creek, and we would always stop on the bridge and spit our raps back and forth to each other, and you know what we had wrote in school that day.
A lot of battles.
a lot of battles. And what happened was cats started catching on to what we were doing, so more and more kids started to come check us out, you know, and then even start spitting their raps. And before we even had a name, like, you know, me and him got together and we said like, you know, we should call ourselves something. We need to come up with a crew name. And it was like, what should we call ourselves? It was we should call ourselves Killers from the Kreek. And it was kind of made up as like a joke, because it was like the South.
We were doing it for fun, like, you know.
Yeah, it was like at that pocket in time the South was popping, so it was like, you know, you could kind of get away with saying some like real crazy stuff, but it'd be acceptable. Like, man, we Killers from the Kreek, man, you know, roll up on you. What? But we dropped the Killers from once we got to high school, and then we took a realistic look at everything. Like, we're not really no killers, dog.
Like really, because we started recording around when we was that age, like around 6th grade and stuff. Like, we was spitting in speaker boxes and stuff like that. So it goes that far back. And once we actually bought a mic with a mic stand, and we decided to take it serious, it was like, we can't have no clown stuff. So
and that's really where it started. You know, us taking our dream, saving up our lunch money, whatever little bit of money that we had, you know, not eating lunch, to work towards the goal of being great musicians. And the reason we never changed the name to Kreek is because it's symbolic of where we came from where everything started. Everything started from me and this cat right here spitting our rhymes over a creek. My driving force, man, is to put in the work and provide the fans with good music, you know what I'm saying, and just put out good music. You know, it's a lot of stuff that, you know, that comes out to where people are like, you know, that was cool, that was this, you know, I don't know why they so-and-so let out that record, you know. So for us, it's more so changing the game. For me, it's more, you know, what can I do? How can I influence the game? How can I influence somebody? How can I impact somebody's life? You know, how can I get my music from point A to point B? And who's gonna feel it? Who's not gonna feel it? All of that compiles into my driving force. Like, I just love to make music. I love to work hard on my music, and I love to put out the best music possible. So when it comes down to it, my driving force, make the best music I can.
All right. New Year 2011. What can we expect from the Kreek?
2011. That's 4 numbers. That's 2011. 2 words. Clock in. We will be dropping our highly anticipated mixtape, Clock in 2011. You know, our last release was Still Ill, which was in 2008. So it's been roughly, you know, it's been a good little wait. I think the fans are going to be real receptive to it. I mean, they've been receptive to the music we've let out, which was Iller. What else?
Plain and Simple. D-Town got freestyles for days. He got the Digital Girl freestyle. He got the Power freestyle.
Yeah, then we also let out Wings of Propellers, which was a really big record, and I'm Good, which was a really big record.
Yeah.
So 2011, I mean, just be looking out for more music, man, and definitely clocking in. And
you're gonna witness the growth on a major level.
Yeah.
Through the music, you're gonna witness it.
Definitely. And the term clock in originates from going to work to, you know, basically whatever goal it is you have to work at it. So in order to achieve what you want, you've got to clock in.
Anything worth attaining, you have to work for. You got to put in all types of work for. So that's what clock in is about.
Definitely. So it's not just us clocking in. It's the fans clocking in. It's everybody else clocking in. It's the movement clocking in, because somebody has something that they want to achieve and that they want to reach. And you can't do it just by waiting on things to happen. You have to go for it.
You got to make something happen.
Definitely.
Figure out what steps you got to take and take them, really, because people will look at stuff and say, that's not something I want to do right now. I can't do that right now. And when you make excuses, you stay in the same spot. So if you want to grow, you want to take it to the next level, you know what you got to do to take it to the next level. It's just about if you're going to do it.
Exactly. It comes down to execution. If you got a dream, if you got an idea, if you got something you want to achieve, go for it.